Warm greetings, dear students. Welcome to the session. So this semester we are going to discuss the subject investment banking. So as you all know about general banking services, that is commercial banking, different categories of banks are there. So in that, mostly we know about the commercial banking where we will be having accounts and doing all our transactions. Okay, nowadays. So here in this one more category is that is investment bank. So related to that, we are going to discuss in this particular subject what is investment bank and what are its role, how it is important to the economy, like the different perspectives of investment bank we are going to discuss in this semester. So we'll go through the content of investment banking syllabus, then I will get into the subject. Okay, so in the course objective and course outcome of this subject is given like this. So it is to know the different aspects of investment banking and to know about mergers and acquisition happening in different companies, how the investment bank is helping towards those operations, and the detailed SEBI guidelines for issues of public issues, private issues, all those kind of issues are the collecting fund through the market, primary and secondary market. Further, how the investment banks are helping related to that, we are going to discuss in this particular subject. That is the objective of this particular subject. Okay, and course outcomes, there are 5 course outcomes. Okay, so the students are able to examine the concepts of investment banking. What is investment bank? What are its roles? All those things we are able to know about from this particular subject, and also they are able to apply the frameworks for various issue management and financing options. Okay, so what are the options are there to seek financial needs of a company, and how investment bank is helping towards fulfilling that particular objectives. We are going to learn from this particular subject, and also to consider suitable methods for raising capital. What are different methods are there in that, how investment banking is helpful in raising funds for our financial needs. Okay, and also to evaluate challenges and threats in securitization. Okay, credit rating and securitization is as a one concept you are going to learn. What are the challenges are there and what are the threats are there in securitization. Related to that also, you are going to know about from this particular subject. Okay, so I will get into the content of the syllabus. So in unit one, we are going to discuss about an overview of Indian financial system. Okay, an overview of Indian financial system we are going to discuss. So in unit number one, we are going to discuss about introduction of investment banking. So in that, we are going to discuss about how our Indian financial system is functioning, what is the structure of Indian financial system, and in that, what is the role of investment bank, how it is differ from merchant banking, what are the new guidelines or the existing guidelines of SEBI, guidelines related to investment bank issued by SEBI, Securities Exchange Board of India, and what are the recent developments happening in investment banks, how it is supporting Indian economy. Okay, what are the challenges in front of investment banks right now in India? So all these things we are going to discuss in the unit number one, which is of introduction of investment bank. Okay, so in unit number two, we are going to discuss about issue management, how the issue is happening. Okay, and how the shares are issued. Okay, so what is the role of investment bank in that, how the process is going on. So all those things we are going to discuss in unit number two. Okay, so what is meant by public issue, how the companies are classified, what are the eligibility for issues, how the prices are fixed for issues. Okay, so all those things we are going to discuss, and also different procedures are there in issues like book building and price fixations and private placement, allotment, preferential allotment, like the different categories are there. All those things we are going to discuss, and there is a concept called green shoe option in issues, so that also we are going to discuss. And there is a different category like right issue, bought out deals, all those things we are going to discuss in this period number two. After issue, what are the procedures of post-issue management or post-issue obligations are there for investment bankers and also for the investors and also for the companies. Okay, so all those things we are going to discuss, and different intermediaries are there in issues like brokers, sub-brokers, underwriters, all those intermediaries are there between the investors and the companies. Okay, so what are their roles, how they are called like that. So all those things we are going to discuss in unit number 2. Unit number 3 is about leasing and hire purchase. Okay, so what are the roles of leasing and hire purchase? Okay, what are the roles of investment bankers in leasing and hire purchase? That's also we have to discuss in this unit number 3. Okay, what is meant by leasing? What are the different types of leasing, such as financial lease, operating lease, a direct lease? Okay, like that, different types are there, and what are the different advantages and limitations for leasing? Okay, so that we'll be discussing in the first part of unit number 3. And second part of unit number 3, we are going to discuss about hire purchase. What is meant by hire purchase? How the hire purchasing is different from leasing. Okay, and how the hire purchase is different from installment. So all those concepts we are going to discuss in detail in unit number 3. And also we are going to discuss about the concept of factoring and forfeiting. Okay, factoring and forfeiting we are going to discuss in unit number 3. Okay. So in unit number 4, we are going to discuss about credit rating and securitization. You all may be very much aware that how much important about the rating. Okay, so each and every process nowadays, online, whatever we are dealing in online, they'll be asking you to give rating about it. In the same way, there is a rating for companies. It is given by certain companies, certain recognized companies are giving rating. So what is the importance of that rating? How it is advantages to the company, and what are the other flip side of the credit rating? Okay, so credit rating is applicable to the individual companies as well as for the uh, countries. Okay, so based on the credit worthiness, the rating is to be given. Certain recognized organization are there. How that rating functions are going on. Okay, what are the methodologies are used by the credit rating agencies and how it is rated. All those things will be discussing in the first part of the credit rating and securitization. That is unit number 4. In the second part, we are going to discuss about securitization. Okay, what is mean by securitization? Okay, how securitization is being a funding mechanism. Okay, and what are the traditional, non-traditional mortgages? Okay, and what are different types of mortgages? All those things we'll be discussing in unit number 4. And what is the status of securitization in India? Also, we are going to discuss in unit number 4. Okay. And unit number 5, we are going to discuss about housing finance and venture capital. Okay, that is meant by housing finance. Okay, and what is the status of housing finance in India? How the rates for housing loan is fixed. Okay, so all those things we are going to discuss, and also we are going to discuss about challenges in front of housing finance in India. Okay, and the second part we are going to discuss about venture capital. What is the role of venture capital? How it is different from conventional financing system, and how it is supporting Indian economy. Okay, so all those things we are going to discuss in unit number 5. And also we are going to discuss about working of venture capital agencies in India. Okay, how they are supporting the business, the corporates in India. Okay, so how it is supportive to the Indian economy, what are their roles, and both sides, advantage and disadvantages. All those things we are going to discuss in unit number 5. Okay, so these are the things we are going to discuss in unit number 5. And certain skill development activities also we planned, like how the interest rates are fixed for the housing loans, what are the different rates slabs are there in different banks, and how the prospectus are prepared that you need to go through from recent issues happen in security markets. Okay, and draft an agreement for leasing, how the leasing agreement is created related to that, how that agreement can be drafted. Okay, so that you are going to learn from this skill development activities. Okay, and the interest rate, you are going to document the interest rates of any two nationalized banks which are involved in housing finance, how the interest rate and how the interest rates are determined, and how the documents related to housing and loans are prepared. All those things we are going to do it under skill development activities of this particular subject. Okay, so thank you students, thank you for your patience listening. So these are the contents we are going to discuss in this particular unit. Thank you. We'll meet again in the next session.